on by and having fun. I want to give a shout out to Dark Slash for resubscribing, and then RBW for gifting all of those subs. Justin, thank you for resubscribing. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, seriously, this helps keep the stream alive and going, but even just sharing the news with other people about bad video games is a good way to keep us running. So let's go ahead and move on to the next person. Who could it be? We've got a beautiful Kusogr4nde. Kusogr4nde, come on in. NPC, as a matter of fact, you do keep me alive. It's true. So, Kusogr4nde is a little bit of a person to be afraid of. Hello there.
Hi there. So why am I to be feared?
I don't know. I've seen some of your games, Kusogr4nde.
I mean, it's not like I could possibly give out more RoboCop.
Not possibly. Look, we've already had so much RoboCop. Please don't give RoboCop.
I'm not giving RoboCop.
Oh, good, good, good. What do we have then?
I guys like bootlegs of Genesis games.
Oh, so, I like those.
So I have Golden Axe for the NES.
Wait, for the NES?
For the NES, it's a Chinese bootleg.
Oh, baby. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen this one.
It's surprisingly kind of competent.
Okay. I appreciate the ringing endorsement that you have there.
Well, I decided to hold off on this. I found this last year, diving through things, and it almost plays like something you could use, right? And it's playable, kind of.
Okay.
And so I held off until it got to the point where it didn't matter, right? And this group is 17 points, so there's no way that they can make it to eliminations. So I figured this was a good time to pull it out.
I think that's a good idea. So we've got Golden Axe for the NES. Like, I don't know. It's difficult to even say that. This is an NES game, I swear.
It's Golden Axe in name, I guess.
But in name only.
Yes. So Fizz is doing sound for us.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm working on getting everybody captured. So just so everybody knows, this is the last round of the group stages. People need to get 30 points at least in order to be guaranteed to move on to the final bracket. If they get 29 points, they will be in a tiebreaker match, odds are. So at this point, unfortunately, none of the players are going to be getting 30 or 29 points in this match. So we tend to stick with things that are a little bit more entertaining and less absolutely painful when it comes to these matches.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, this is a bad, and trust me, you'll see real quick why this is a bad game. But it's playable, and it's a lot nicer than RoboCop.
Okay, well, better than RoboCop. That is pretty much everything in existence, except for Scunny.
Yeah. Well, it may play better than Scunny.
Oh, good. Oh my gosh, I always love bootlegs. I don't know, there's a certain charm when it comes to bootleg video games, because...
I really appreciate bootlegs, especially bootlegs that are... Well, I appreciate both the bootlegs that are not like anything else, and they've taken a mishmash of things to make a game, right, that's not good.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then I appreciate games like this that try really hard to be something and then just fail miserably.
Yeah, honestly, just being able to cram mechanics from a Genesis game into an NES game is usually pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, this is, you know, it's just your standard beat 'em up, right? You know, so no surprise, it's a standard beat 'em up. We're going to see that sort of stuff a lot. It's just not very good.
So, question, there are 3 characters, it looks like, that they're going to be able to choose from. Are they allowed to choose any of them?
Absolutely.
Aw, you're so nice.
The animations are all slightly different, but as far as I can tell in playing it, they're all the same.
Different animations, same gameplay.
Yep.
Okay, I can dig that. Well, I'm almost ready to move over to that. Anything that the audience should know before we do that?
Nope.
Okay.
And yes, Author Blues, we're just going to play Golden Axe.
Yeah, the game is Golden Axe, okay? I swear, no shenanigans here. Maybe a few shenanigans, you know? Goodbye, Chrono Trigger. I'm going to miss you, but not that much, because we've got high-quality video games coming up right now. Oh, geez, I messed things up. Sorry, ignore me correcting things right now. It looks like the Fizz is having some problems. OBS crashed a second ago, but he is back.
I mean, wouldn't this be great, though, if this were actually, RoboCop? You pick a character, it doesn't matter, it's RoboCop. And I wish I'd have hacked that in, but I didn't.
You know, maybe one day we can do that. I'm so glad we don't have any RoboCop games today, as far as I know. Maybe.
So this is a backport of Golden Axe 3 by the Super Contra 7 guys, according to chat.
Ooh. Uh-oh, it looks like Kasu accidentally did the thing, and now his stream's gone. It's okay, you'll be back. I've got faith.
Yes, their stream disappeared.
Uh-oh.
So far, we haven't even started the game, and it's ended 2 streams.
Yeah, we've had 2 streams pretty much go down. It's okay, it's gonna be good. Kusogr4nde, I've got faith. Okay?
Oh, I do too. I was playing this earlier. The game is a game, right? It didn't end, so it must just have a thing against OBS, right? Because when I played it, it was just fine.
Oh yeah. So, what emotes should people spam? That's my biggest question.
Well, clearly, I don't know if that's a wolf or a lizard dude, but that. Swords, there are a lot of swords in the game.
Oh yeah, swords, panther dudes, lizards. Lizards are cool too. Oh geez, okay. So as soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer. Oh, there we go. Bubsy shows up, apparently. Oh no, this is something already.
No, I want you guys to listen to the sound effects, because it's all Contra.
Oh yeah, they are.
All of it.
Yeah, I'm hearing... Oh, go ahead.
The game is pretty forgiving in some ways. They start you off with 6 lives and an energy bar, and 10 bombs that if you hit select, kills everything on screen.
Okay.
And you can replenish those later.
Nice. So, I actually know nothing about Golden Axe. I've never played a Golden Axe game. Is this at all like it?
It resembles it in that it has the name Golden Axe. And it's a beat 'em up.
Okay.
So, Cadis is asking if I told him those controls. Let me tell him exactly what I said for the controls here.
Oh no, you're gonna fall!
The exact controls are B attacks, A jump, select does things too.
Okay. So they know that select will do something.
Yes.
This is pretty ugly. I love it.
So those little guys, you could punch them and get like your potion bombs or whatever back.
Aha!
They're really hard to hit, and after a while they go away. And so they're really useful. The only thing that doesn't die in one hit are bosses.
Okay.
And you can kill bosses pretty easy with like 4 or 5 of those.
Ooh, we have 2 people onto a cart section of sorts.
So don't adjust your stream. That is really the game shaking back and forth.
This is beautiful.
And it really slows down to about half the rate. It's really bad.
This is good lag. I love it. Yeah, I can definitely hear the slowdown. It is amazing.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, I glitched this level out when I was playing. I only killed like 2 groups of people.
Yeah.
And then walked off the stage, and it ended the level.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Kusogr4nde. I mean, this already looks like a glitch.
Right, without thinking, well, this has got to end at some point in time, right? So, White Panther's taking lead seriously because he just walked off the edge.
Oh, it's too good. Okay, Cowsplays is trying to figure out what to do. Just gotta walk right. Oh, Zell, let's see him did it. Oh, and there we go. All 4 players have moved on to stage 3.
So other things I want to point out, because this is probably going to come up sooner rather than later. There's no continues. Like at all. There's no continues, there's no passwords. So, you know, this will be fun.
Oh,
so
yeah.
This is like the first real boss of the game. And you can either try to kill him by trying to do the thing, or you just hit select like 4 times.
Yeah, I feel like I would probably try to use my super bombs, especially since they have so many. Oh, yep. The Fizz is definitely using it. Good. So, is that your health bar at the top left? Right.
Yes.
And I assume that's lives. Okay.
Do bombs refill on death? No. But those little dwarves show up in like every level, and you can just like punch them to get them back. I mean, which just sounds awful, right? You punch tiny people for bombs.
Oh yeah.
But like you can see, like the Fizz here.
Like, how do you even hit them?
It's hard. Carefully. Yes, NPC, I'll provide this to you.
I probably have a copy of this somewhere, but I've never tried it.
Probably.
Oh my gosh. Well, it looks like the Fizz and Cowsplays are definitely in the lead, pretty close to each other at this point.
Yeah.
It's too close to call, for sure, and only 5 minutes in. So how long is this game?
So the long play for this is about an hour.
Okay.
So I played it, like, 2 more levels after the one they're on now. And I was not as good as they are, but I was purposely trying to see what happens when you die, and how bad the enemies are, and a bunch of stuff like that. And I think I played, like, 15 minutes. And then went and looked up just to see how long it would play. But the game's actually kind of fun. It's just not really that good.
Yeah, I can see that. This looks pretty, like for a bootleg, it's playable.
It is definitely playable. Crazy Sunshine, it's the second match of the day. They're all 17 point. So yeah, I mean, I highly recommend you guys try playing this because it's interesting. So the little like fat dudes with clubs are probably sort of the kind of the worst enemies in here. They take more hits, and their club seems to knock you down a lot more.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh my gosh, I love the kick that the Fizz has. It's beautiful. Just kind of slide your foot out there.
Crazy Sunshine, these players are not in the running for brackets.
Yes. They are here to just try their best.
So I love that this is just all Contra. It's all Contra sounds and all of that in this.
It's beautiful. So many Contra sounds. Ooh, it looks like we had a little bit of flashing.
Yeah, there's... So I'm noticing they're all tending to use their bombs a lot.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily sure that's the right way to go.
Just because you can use them on the boss?
On the boss, exactly.
Okay. I might consider using them against these club dudes because they are a big pain in the butt.
Yeah. And I think we'll see probably placements change, you know, on that, like when they use them the second time around. Right, because we will see this again, I guarantee it. On knowing when the little thieves that you can beat up to get bombs. So the second boss is apparently the same dude as the playable character.
Oh. Yeah, the Fizzes and Cal's Blaze are both fighting him. Oh no, you just killed your possibly friend. I'm not 100% sure, but he's dead. Oh my gosh, these weird imp dudes. Yeah, how do you even kill them? They're so hard.
They are hard to, So, like, I think the big thing, if you're going to speedrun this, right, the big thing is managing how you can kill those to maintain your bombs.
Karo Z is bringing up a good point of the lore. In the original game, the characters were under a spell, so you had to fight them. I don't know, I've never played a Golden Axe game. But
I've never played Golden Axe 3, so I don't know. So, but now these guys are like gophers, I guess.
I mean, it happens, you know? Honestly, they probably love to live underground anyway, so this is just how they come to the surface for a little air. Just...
I guess.
They're like the sharks of dirt. Dirt sharks.
So if you threw a bunch of them and spun them around, you'd have a Sharknado?
Sure. Actually, wait, sharks don't breathe air. Dolphins, they're the dolphins.
Okay.
Dirt dolphins.
Well, I mean, sharks still need oxygen.
Well, yeah, but they don't breathe air. They breathe water.
Alright, that's a... So we're in like a jungle stage now. I believe the only new enemy here are skeletons.
Oh no. Well, I like skeletons. I think skeletons are cute. You know, everybody, I'm a little bit worried about the life counter for each of the players, because people are getting down to 2 lives left. We're probably going to see a game over fairly soon.
I expect that. I expect that we'll see a game over, and this is not a thing when you have 0 lives, right? You know, you're right.
Okay, this music is not the greatest. I'm gonna say that.
I mean, it's an NES. Not all NES games can have rockin' music like RoboCop yesterday.
Oh my gosh, RoboCop's music was so good. Like, the music is dissonant. It kind of hurts.
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay, everybody is on to the same level. Honestly, whoever makes the most progress before getting a game over will definitely have a lead. They'll be able to establish their marker. I'm thinking the Fizz is doing the best at this point.
The Fizz, I think, is there, and yeah, she's pretty close. Right? No, the Chaos has made it to the boss.
Oh, nice. Oh no! It's a mirror match! Oh, that's a game over.
So now the Fizz is there too. These bosses, you know, if you don't have any bombs here, Fizz is probably gonna get beat up. And
oh, Fizz taking a death right there. Yeah, I think the bombs would be a huge amount of help here.
Yes.
Are there any extra lives in this game?
Not that I found.
Okay. You know what? I think that, honestly, bootleggers, everybody knew that they were bootleg games. It kind of makes sense that they would credit themselves, that they would, you know, attach their names to it, because they're known for taking a game, changing it up so that it works on a platform that's completely different and usually inferior. Like, honestly, a lot of the bootleg ports are really impressive in ways.
It's true.
Some of them aren't. Some of them are really, really crappy. But this one is kind of interesting. I like it.
Yeah, it's just, this is the level I stopped on.
Uh-oh.
It's the one that Fizz is on, and I didn't play very far in it.
Oh, the Fizz! Walking off the edge, and that is a game over. Okay, yeah, it looks like both Kaus and the Fizz have gotten game overs. The Fizz definitely has established the most progress at this point. Well, I think Zell is going to be getting to that level as well.
Very shortly. Zell is having problem hitting the little bomb guys.
Well, I can't blame him. Like, it seems like you have to be lined up just perfectly in order to hit them. Ooh, Zell. Oh, Zell was there, but unfortunately died right at the beginning.
Yeah, Fizz is still in first because Fizz made a slight bit of progress in that level before falling off.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Kusogr4nde, I'm gonna run away for about 1 minute, so keep going. Go ahead and talk about any of the hot moments that we have here. I just need to get more coffee. I'll be back.
Well, yeah, so White Panther here is the last person to get to that Panther boss, and they might be able to defeat that boss and move on to the next level. So, with this, it puts White Panther currently in 3rd, but all they have to do is make a little bit of progress and they'll jump straight up to 1st. Yeah, you just have to make the first jump. And the Fizz, going through, you know, when we talked about, like, what's going to be good knowledge, right, on how to save those bombs for as much as you can, right, is going into that cart level with 20 bombs. It's pretty amazing. So White Panther just had the same fall that Zaleef did. So Zaleef's in 3rd. So it looks like Chaos is the next one to beat that first real big boss and move back on. And they're doing a really good job of getting their replenishing their bombs. They're back up to 13 right now. Here, the Fizz is going through and using this strategy that I kind of expected people to do on the second round, using their bombs on this boss just to take him out, quicker.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready for this.
You're ready for this?
Oh yeah. You know what? A lot of this game is really colorful. Does this look at all like Golden Axe 3? I know you haven't played it, but...
I mean, it resembles Golden Axe, like...
Okay.
If I saw this, I'd go, yeah, that's probably Golden Axe. Yeah, that boss... I mean, that boss does take a lot of bombs.
I'm really enjoying the music. It's fun. Okay, the Fizz and Cal's Blaze are both onto the level that introduces harder enemies that take multiple hits in order to knock them down. So this was made by Wakesing?
Yes.
Is that who made it?
Yes. Weisheng does a lot of, or did a lot of NES bootlegs.
Aha.
See if I can pull up.
Oh yeah, from what I can see, they did an NES version of Resident Evil.
They did Super Contra 7.
Super Contra 7. Yeah, that's right. They did some Fire Emblem. They did a translation of Zelda into Chinese. A translation of Final Fantasy into Chinese. You know, honestly, it's like they were fan translators of a lot of different video games from what I can see. You know? It's just that they probably also sold them rather than, you know, just releasing them for free online.
Yes.
Uh-oh, they did a hack of Somari. That is a little bit scary. I'm very concerned about that. Oh, they did a downport of The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, for the NES. I think I've played that one a little bit.
They did... Let's see here. Yeah, they did a lot of translations. Titanic 1912.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I see that. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that one.
Apparently it's an RPG.
Oh, baby, that's what I love. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I want to play a Titanic game. That could be fun. I'm just trying to think, how do you make an RPG with Titanic? Do you just, like, randomly fight icebergs?
I have no idea.
Like, what are the iceberg stats?
I honestly have no idea.
Maybe you just fight the other people on the boat for space on the emergency.
They also did a remake of Phantasy Star 4 and Final Fantasy 5.
Ooh.
And Dragon Quest 8.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if any of those are, like, even close to the game.
Wait, they did a remake of Final Fantasy 5? Ooh, I'm interested in that.
You could do 4-Job Fiesta with that.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, everybody here, if you want to do 4-Job Fiesta this year, just download the NES version. I'm not sure if that would actually work. I wonder how many jobs you'd actually get.
I don't know. But so you can start to see the difference, right? As we're through the second playthrough, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, we're at that jungle level, and both the and the Fizz is at 6 lives still.
How good of the Fizz.
With 13 bombs, right? Management has been really good on that, and Chaos is doing a lot better that same way through as well.
Jeez, this level is the one with the really crappy music. I don't like it.
Yes. Apparently, Final Fantasy V is a port of Link's Awakening, which kind of makes me want to play it more.
What? I kind of like this idea.
Oh, it's a weird port of Link's Awakening with, like, the Chinese RPG elements. It's fantastic. So, we're about to see Chaos move on to the next level.
Oh, baby. Yeah, I really want to see some of the people do the platforming in this game, because the platforming seems almost impossible. Or at least extremely difficult.
Like, this game controls... I mean, because of the speed everything moves, like, the controls aren't bad from, like, the beat-em-up standpoint, but from the platforming side, it's not good.
Yeah, this game was definitely not, well, it's a bootleg. It wasn't made to be a platformer. Okay, it looks like Kaus is on to the difficult level. If Kaus can make the jump, then that will be a significant mark of progress. Let's see what they are able to do.
Oh, the Fizz is about to make it to the Panther boss.
Oh, nice. Oh, and there goes Kaus. Oh my gosh.
Strategy.
That's progress, that's progress. Okay.
It has put them in first.
Very nice. This is not a good game.
No. Oh, not one bit. So the Fizz is going to make it to that, like, Great Wall of China level with 5 lives and 12 or 13, 14 bombs. That's going to be pretty good.
Oh, yeah. That's so many bombs. 16 at this point. Holy cow. You know, I really love old school games where, you know, you're running around with a sword, swinging it around, and then for some reason you also have bombs. Like, where does this character even keep the bombs? I don't see a backpack.
You don't want to know.
Just in the thong? It's possible.
I mean, it is possible. So both the Fizz and Chaos death abuse their way across that jump.
I mean, that works.
I'm sure it's supposed to be magic. Right, it looks like a little magic thing, but you know what, they're bombs.
But where do you even keep the magic?
Magic is stored in the thong.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So, I mean, we do have the, by abusing the death, the Fizz is currently in first, Chaos is in second, Zell is in third, and White Panther's in fourth.
Yes.
And this music is bonkers.
Yeah, it's a little bit intense, like, also, considering with all the lag in this game, the music keeps speeding up, slowing down, it's odd.
Yep. You know, given everything for what this game is, right? It's amazing it only has small levels of slowdown. Yeah,
actually, I've seen games that have been maybe even simpler than this that had a lot of slowdown. I mean, this is bootleg, so maybe they just borrowed an engine from somewhere. I have no idea what engine they would use. But yeah, being able to do this with only a minimal amount of slowdown is pretty cool. The sprites are fairly complex as well, like some of them.
I mean, all told, right? In general, yeah, it's been pretty good here. So it looks like Elysium had to start over.
Oh no, what happened?
Ran out of lives.
Oh, yeah. That happens. So, is there a character who you love the most? Because we've got 3 characters. We've got Guy with Sword, Girl with Sword, and Panther.
Well, I mean, clearly you gotta go with Panther, because it's not just like generic sword. Right?
Yeah, but you don't like the thong?
Like, well, I mean, they all have thongs. Right?
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
Right? I mean, these are like superheroes. So, White Panther actually made that jump without resorting to death abuse.
Okay, good job. Honestly, that jump just seems incredibly difficult. But I think the main reason is that, like, the platform does not exactly have as much detection at the bottom as it really should. Or the hitbox is weird.
It's not right. That whole tile's probably categorized as a space, right? But, like, the first third of the tile is not a space.
Okay. Yeah, why?
Right. And so you probably have to jump early. So the Fizz is just beating the giant barbarian.
And now it's time to fight these imps again.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I mean, all told, if I were playing this game, it does look like the female with the sword, right, might have a slightly bigger hitbox. I'm really not sure.
She possibly does. I'm also not sure.
So, right, we definitely have the Fizz in first, White Panther in second, then Chaos and Zelysium.
Yeah, that's what it appears like.
Is that a modern city street? Look at with weird music.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a single axe in this game.
I don't think I have either. The skeletons might have axes.
Yeah, the Fizz is continuing on. I'm trying to think, what are the characters' names in this game? Golden Axe. Let me see if I can find information about this. Okay, so we've got... Apparently the Panther is named Proud Cragger. Oh, no, that's the giant. The humanoid Black Panther is Kronos Evil Rate, so you can either call him Kronos or Evil. Kane Grinder is an axe battler. I don't think we get him. Swordsman Sarah Byrne. I think that's Byrne. Yeah, Byrne. Okay. Swordswoman Sarah Byrne, who resembles Tyrus Flare. And then there's also Julius Thunderhead. I think that's how you say his name, but he isn't supposed to be playable. So are you Proud Cragger or Kane Grinder?
I don't know.
Does anybody know? Do we have Kane Grinder? I'm gonna say the Swords Do is Kane Grinder. And then we also have Sarah, it's S-A-H-R-A, Sarah Byrne. Okay, Kronos, Kane, and Sarah. Those are the names. Okay, I'm going to try to remember them as much as possible. The Fizz running around as Sarah. It looks like she may have gotten sunburned, though.
It's a very odd color to use for the sprite.
I mean, you do start on a beach, so I can understand.
I mean, her standard Golden Axe attire is a pink. It kind of looks like.
Yeah, you know what, Corndan? Honestly, if I had this many muscles, I would probably wear thongs more often.
Well, that's where the magic is.
Yeah. Gonna run around, make people Never mind, I'm gonna pass on finishing that thought.
Yep.
You know what? The Fizz is likely to hold on to the lead here. White Panther is also on that stage, but unfortunately only has 1 life left. Yeah, so... Ooh, I did a lot of sit-ups the other day. I should probably maybe do that more than once a month.
Probably.
Now, I'm trying, Corndan. I gotta get in shape. I gotta get abs.
So White Panther's got an interesting strategy going on that I think I would do if I were in his shoes, right? Knowing how little health you have left and that you're on your last life, I would use up all of my magic to see how far I could get.
Oh yeah, it looks like we do have people stumbling in who may have watched the GDQ tourney for Kusogr4nde. Just so you know, this is the full 170-person tournament that's going on. We're in group stages and we'll move on to double elimination probably in about a month. We do have Kusogr4nde on GDQ on Wednesday, though, so make sure that you tune in, everybody. It's gonna be fun.
And that one will be good. There's some really good matches coming up for that.
Oh yeah, highly recommended. Okay, Fizz is fighting more skeletons.
Dana versus Maikuyama?
Yeah, Proton John versus Smite as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And then Faizu against somebody.
Yeah, Faizu against whoever
wins the first match.
Correct.
Yeah, definitely recommended for you to come and watch those matches. They're going to be hot.
They will. Oh, did you see Chaos just barely make it over that, thing there? That was really close.
Yeah, honestly, whenever anybody makes any of the jumps here over a pit, I think it's pretty impressive because it's impossible to see where you need to land without some trial and error. It's bad. My gosh, this music is too intense. Come on, the Fizz, kill these imps, move on to the next stage. Did the Fizz just kill a boss? I was not paying attention.
I got, or at least got to the end of the level.
Yeah, okay, next level. And the music is the same. Thank you very much.
So what is this game? Some sort of Golden Axe game? It is in fact a backport of Golden Axe 3.
Oh yeah.
So, and if you like this game and you think you could speedrun it, we are still taking submissions for Big Bad Gameathon.
Oh yeah,
the month of July.
Until the end of July. You have plenty of time, so if this seems like a game that's up your alley, and you want to wear a thong, then perfect. Go ahead and submit.
So, the boss that Fizz is fighting now is one of the other playable characters. And in the normal one, it's Eve. It's Hellstrike's mysterious follower. It's a humanoid griffin.
Okay. I mean, wow. That griffin has some really good thighs. You think that they taste like fried chicken if you eat a griffin?
I don't know. I never really thought about that.
So I missed what happened to Chaos, or on the left, Chaos. Apparently there was something really rude that happened. and they will be starting over. You know, I would totally cook a griffin at some point, though. I feel like I need to know what it tastes like.
Okay, that is kind of rude. Chaos died in a spot to spawn above the pit and fall in.
You know, I'm not gonna cook a skeleton because I know skeletons are made of bones, and bones aren't really edible.
Well, but you could boil the skeleton to make bone broth.
Yeah, but I don't want... no, I'm good. Honestly,
and then use that to cook with.
I'm not gonna boil a... Can you just imagine me sitting at home? I'm like, yeah, police show up. Yeah, I'm just boiling the skeleton. Nothing wrong. I found it on the streets. You know, definitely didn't kill anybody. I just have this skeleton and I'm making some broth. Just
you could
go
just
back
say
to
you
the
collected
station.
it from a dog. Everybody knows dogs like bones.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say take the dog skeleton, and I'm like, no, Gordad, I'm not boiling a dog skeleton.
What if you didn't know it was a dog skeleton?
I think I could tell, okay? Definitely doesn't look like a person skeleton, a lot smaller.
So how is the balance between the characters? As far as I can tell, the characters are all identical. It's just sprite changes. The only difference I could see is maybe a slight hitbox difference. Well, Cadus has got a good point, bro. You already drowned the puppies. At that point in time, you might as well boil them too.
No, you don't bring the evidence home, Corndan. That is like mistake number one. Mistake number one, okay? You need to think like a criminal here. Don't bring the evidence home. Don't boil skeletons. Number two. There are probably other things that you shouldn't do as a criminal, okay? But those are my top two.
Yeah, this has been a very instructional match, right? We know where magic is stored, and, you know, we know that you shouldn't take the evidence home.
Yeah. I mean, it's just practical, Corndan. I mean, unless it's the diamonds. If you stole some diamonds, you probably have to bring them home. I mean, you're not gonna leave them with your friends. You're not gonna, like, bury them underground. Well, that's why you got them anyway, you know?
You don't trust your friends with your diamonds?
No. You gotta keep the diamonds close. Okay, do not let them out of your sight. Keep the diamonds. Do I trust my friends with the evidence? Yeah, let them get caught. Ha! I mean, if they were dumb enough to commit crimes with me, then sure, I'll let them get caught.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. And then, if if they end up saying that I did it with them, I'll just go ahead and say, yeah, but where's the evidence? It's with them, not me. They took the evidence. I didn't put it in their house. They put it there themselves. So yeah, if you ever take me to a heist, and the police are on to us, you're gone. I'm sorry, not gonna work. And then I'll take the diamonds. I'm gonna go down to Jamaica or something. Live on an island for the rest of my life, Corndan.
So the problem with things like diamonds, right, is let's say you stole $100 million worth of diamonds, right? Like, how are you going to sell that, $100 million worth of diamonds?
The black market. That's how you do it. Just go down to the black market, check out the stalls, sell them.
I mean, but extremely large diamonds just seem like they'd be really difficult to sell because not everybody wants a really big diamond.
That's why you have to go to the stalls, you know, figure out who's taking diamonds. You know, and if you can sell them for only 1% of the price that you would normally get, that's fine. You know, let them go ahead and make a killing. If you've got $100 million worth of diamonds, just get the million and then go live on an island. You're good.
How far from the end are the players? The Fizz is on the last stage.
Wow. Good job, the Fizz. The other players have not really gotten that far. White Panther, I think, was relatively close, like 2 stages away, something like that. The Fizz just needs to not die. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, because if the Fizz dies, they're probably not going to make it back there.
You might be right, yeah.
I mean, given that the Fizz has been... Right, he's only had 1 game over, right? And that was like 15 minutes in.
Yeah, the game, like... This game doesn't seem too complex. Mostly you need to learn... Yeah, it's long, and you need to learn how to not take damage.
Right. It's, you know, every attempt at this is a 1 credit clear.
I mean, there are no continues. Of course it's a 1 credit clear. Very nice, the Fizz using a bomb in order to clear out a lot of enemies. I think they're just trying to make some quick progress here. Okay, so Kusogr4nde, it turns out that nobody wants to be my co-conspirators in chat.
Well,
for the diamonds.
I think that's a very reasonable.
Whatever, it's dumb. You're not gonna make millions, chat. So, yeah. Oh, this the audio slowdown is so good. It's like the pitch showed up and the game's like, we'll just go ahead and slow down quite a bit.
I mean, the game knows.
Okay, RBW, De Beers will have me murdered. Well, that's why you run off to an island. Okay, I'm watching the Fizz. Oh, the jump! But this is the Fizz's last life. I'm very concerned.
Yeah, it's, I don't expect the Fizz to make it too much longer.
I do want to point out, by the way, that Zalesium is starting to make some pretty good progress here as well. I think 1 or 2 more stages, and they would essentially be caught up to the Fizz. Oh, we've got the Tasty Griffin here. And White Panther is on to the dumb jump level.
Yeah, so I think on all of this too, I think we have kind of proven this game is competent but not good.
I think I would agree, you know. Honestly, you can still tell that it's a bootleg. I think that with
100%.
with a little bit more polish, though, I think they might be able to pass this game off. And different music, definitely different music. Like, they wouldn't be able to do this.
Well, you don't want this music and you don't want Contra sound effects?
Okay, yeah, get rid of the music. get rid of the Contra sound effects, maybe change some of the sprite work. I'd say probably refine the platforming sections. Maybe even add some items like extra health, add a continue system, you know, just a few small changes, and you couldn't tell the difference.
You know, at the same token, you could just replace all the music with Contra. Nobody'd ever know.
Maybe we should just create a different game. And that's how you can tell, like, that's how you would hide that this is a bootleg. Delete the game.
By making it not a bootleg?
By making it not this. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that slowdown.
This is painful. The fizz, like, I'm just amazed that the fizz keeps going.
With like a quarter of a bar of health.
Yeah.
Under a quarter of a bar of health.
I'm very
no
concerned.
Bombs.
Oh no, don't get hit. The fizz, this is bad. Don't let the enemies group up. Honestly, you just gotta find a way to take out each enemy individually. There we go.
Oh, we can get bombs.
Okay. Bombs would definitely help.
Which means this is the end of this level. So...
we're gonna get to the final boss, yeah.
We're gonna see the final boss.
I don't know if the fizz will be able to beat the final boss. Just gotta get these bombs. Oh, only 4 bombs to go off. Uh-oh. It's Golden Axe.
There is finally an axe, and it is in fact golden.
Yeah! Oh no. Oh, that swing. Gotta watch out. I like how there's no music in this fight.
and how everything is flashing and glitchy.
Oh yeah. This is a good fight. With that said, the fizz is actually doing pretty okay. Like, not dead is definitely a step in the right direction here.
So...
it's so quiet.
And how long it's taken to get here, I think at least first place is locked up. No matter what happens, it can be the fizz. Right. Zelysium is definitely in second right now. They're a couple levels behind. And then I believe it's White Panther and then Chaos.
I think that you are right. What a video game. Oh, come on. Die, stupid Golden Axe, dummy.
What if you die?
I would be
music again.
I would be so sad if the fizz died.
No kidding. How many hits does this guy take?
All of them. Oh, and the boss is down. Congratulations. Oh, look at them. They're so happy. The fizz manages to complete the game. Fantastic. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Wakesing, for bringing us the best in Golden Axe action. That was definitely your credits. We've got just under 5 minutes, though. Everybody needs to keep going. Have that final push. Zell could, in theory, beat the game as well. I don't know if that's going to happen, but this is a good amount of progress.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know if I expected a clear. We don't have any music right now, so I'll go ahead and switch to something else. Congratulations, the fizz again. Oh, there we go. This music's appropriate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was certainly a game. Maybe not actually a game. Like, not a licensed game. It was something that some people made because, I don't know, was Golden Axe actually popular in China? I'm asking you questions that there's no way for you to know, Corndan. By the way, yeah, all of the remaining players are still making a significant amount of progress for their own attempts through this. Because Kaus is starting to get pretty close, I think, to the purple world. White Panther doing pretty good here as well. Oh, there we go. White Panther is outside.
White Panther's just about to take a Griffin.
Oh my gosh. We're so close to the end of this match, too. I'm unsure. Like, I think Zell is pretty much locked in for second place.
I think so, too. There's like 2.5 minutes left, I don't think. Or I think Zell was at the point White Panther was like 5 minutes ago.
I think so, yeah. That's the biggest unfortunate thing about this. It just takes a while to actually kill all of the enemies. Oh yes. No, Zell, don't... Oh, that is a game over for Zell. Locked in with that specific part. I don't think either of the other players has any chance of passing that, though. Okay, Kaus on to the next building section here. White Panther just needs to kill some imps and then move on to Purple Land, I believe. Is it Purple Land?
Yes.
Ah, okay. There we go, Purple Land. We've got skeletons, we've got guys with spears. All of the classic horror tropes, you know.
Everything except axes in a game called Golden Axe.
Look, it doesn't say golden axes, it says golden axe. Just one axe. And there is one axe in this game.
Alright, that's fair.
I'd say as advertised.
Where's the dwarf? We don't know.
We've got 40 seconds left. I have no idea where he is.
Well, that's not true. In Lord of the Rings, there were a whole bunch of other rings. We just only focused on one.
Well, that's why it's called Lord of the Rings. It's plural because there are multiple rings.
Right, so I'm agreeing with you,
yeah.
That this is not Golden Axes 3.
Alright, I think that it's going to be locked in at this point then. The Fizz taking the victory, Zalessium second, White Panther third, and Kaus Blaze fourth. And that is time. Congratulations to the Fizz for dominating this game. Like, honestly, I did not expect a completion, but we've got it.
It was awesome.
I'm letting the Fizz know that if they want, they can come and join General Voice, talk a little bit about the experience with this game. Hello, Fizz! Congratulations on your victory!
Well, thank you. That was a game. It was a game. Once I determined that you're invulnerable while jumping, it became a lot easier.
Yeah, that... Like, I think that's honestly how you really took down the final boss there. Like, I was worried that you were not going to be able to do it just because 1 or 2 hits, you would have been dead.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The only thing that really was my enemy were those pits that I think the hitboxes were twice the size of the actual pit.
They were huge.
They were really
like, I think everybody struggled with that level, though. It's not a surprise that you did.
Yeah, and then I got to that last pit with 1 life left. I'm like, oh, this is it. And surprisingly, I made it. So,
yeah, we were all watching. We're like, are you gonna make the jump? Are you gonna get across? And then you did.
I was so pleased.
Cool. Yeah. So this, it's obviously a bootleg game. How did it feel for a bootleg?
As bootlegs go, it wasn't bad. The slowdown, obviously, it's a NES game. It's going to happen. And I imagine that's why that final fight, for example, didn't have any music because it was already slow. So the music would just eat up more cycles. But other than that, it controlled actually fairly well. The hitboxes were a little weird. But all in all, it was actually not far away from being a first-gen NES game.
Nice. I'm glad to hear that. We were talking about choosing this game and the reason why Kusogr4nde went with it. And, considering that nobody in this match is going to be moving on to the bracket, unfortunately, Kusogr4nde said, this is probably the most competent bootleg I have.
Yeah, I can see
pretty
that.
Close to it. I mean, there's a couple others. The NES Aladdin bootleg is probably more competent, but in general, it plays like a beat 'em up, right? This works.
Yeah, it definitely played like a standard NES beat 'em up.
Oh yeah. Well, seriously, great job here.
Yeah, I'm super happy that I finished. I got to the last boss. I'm like, I have to beat this. This has to be the last boss. He has an axe. It's golden. It has to be the last guy, right?
I know, right?
There's only 1 axe in the game, apparently.
Yeah, and it's the golden one.
Yeah, we kept talking about it. We're like, there are no axes here. There are no axes. But that didn't matter. We did fine.
It was good. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to play. I had a blast all 4 rounds.
I'm really glad. You know what? Hopefully you come back next year. I think that with a little bit of practice under your belt now, you might be able to make a strong showing. Honestly, you're not really that far off from making the bracket, just a couple points.
Couple points, yeah. If I beat Author Blues last round, we were at the same screen. He just got there a little earlier.
Author Blues!
That'd have been the difference, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And now I'm thinking about speedrunning this game. I'm like, maybe.
It's kind of enjoyable. I feel like it's a little bit slow, but if you manage to get a lot of the bombs, maybe you can push through that and get through quickly.
Right. I never fought a single screen of three enemies. I said, 3 enemies, bomb. That was it. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, submissions are open for Big Bad Game-a-thon. This would be perfect for that.
Oh, perfect.
They're open until the end of July, so you've got time.
Let's get on it. Well, I'll let you guys move on to the next game. I know you're on a schedule. Thanks again.
Thank you so much, The Fizz, and thank you, Kusogr4nde, for choosing this game. I'll
You're
see
welcome.
y'all later.
Bye-bye now.
Well, everybody, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. I do want to give a shout-out to everybody who's followed, resubscribed. Thank you, Toon Pirate, as well, for all those little bits just dropping all over. Thank you so much. Also, a huge shout-out to everybody who has been helping behind the scenes, the GMs, Cadus for being our official referee, as well as person who actually makes sure that things are on schedule.